cleared out for him. Tapping his way in. Spins on Gallinari.
Points in the game, 7. Fucking weak, bro.
And a foul as Thibault goes to the basket.
Now you a fucking scrub.
Boy, Simmons, uncontested, had a layup, but he leaves it for Thibault.
Simmons, the weakest, most pathetic excuse for a professional athlete we have ever seen in not just American history, but the history of sport.
Simmons for a bag of shit right now.
Ben Simmons, you cum bum piece of shit.
And the first pick in the draft, we believe it is going to be Ben Simmons.
Ben Simmons is my #1 overall pick in the upcoming NBA draft.
Well, you have a 20-year-old, 6'10", 245-pound, essentially forward with point guard skills.
With the first pick in the 2016 NBA draft, the Philadelphia 76ers select Ben Simmons.
I just believe in myself and the way I play. As long as I'm playing hard, that's all I can really ask for. And that's just the way I was raised.
Bad news today for the Philadelphia 76ers. The team announced that an X-ray and MRI revealed that the #1 overall pick in the draft, Ben Simmons, has a fracture of the 5th metatarsal bone in his right foot.
It's like, dang, that's the first thing that came to my mind, and knowing that's a very delicate injury, I don't know the severity.
Simmons will be out for the entire season.
I think going into next season, it's going to be exciting.
Welcome to the first NBA Wednesday of the 2017-18 season, and we kick it off in Washington, D.C.
Brown has continually told Ben Simmons he needs to guard like his father. David simply shook his head, Mike, and said he'd foul out in 5 minutes.
Simmons there's the right hand, goes up and under, long strides at 6'10". Simmons comes up with a steal, goes down, and finishes with a right hand. Simmons eludes the defender and lays it in with that right hand once again. Simmons, hesitation and finish.
Difficult. Why? Because they stay wide. And remember, both of these teams make 11 threes again.
Johnson had a oft-injured year.
Simmons on the drive-by over Richardson. With over 8 again. Just watch it as he comes down in.
Forced to miss that time, and here he is. Getting downhill. Finds Covington. Simmons on the take. Oh, Simmons! Explosive to the basket. Philadelphia 76ers are ready to move on into the Eastern Conference semifinal round.
What's the key to this series?
Well, you just said it, like they're down 3 of their top 5 players when you count Kyrie and Gordon Hayward.
Gives it up. Simmons to the hole. A two-handed jam. Simmons on the drive. Simmons gives it up. Nice
Ball movement, get everybody comfortable with the ball and the movement.
And here's Ben Simmons. Now Philadelphia on the move. Simmons has it taken away by Smart.
Yeah, Simmons gets tied up in there. Charlotte gets it wide open for a 3.
Simmons trying to take Morris. He's there every step. And Simmons can't get the bounce and knocks it out of bounds. Boston ball. There's nothing going right for Ben Simmons.
What are the Celtics doing defensively to keep you to 1 point tonight?
It was mainly what I did to myself. I think mentally I was thinking too much. I'm going to have bad games.
Tatum up top. Oh! Here's Tatum. Rookie on rookie. Tatum goes by Simmons, and Tatum misses the layup. Smart with the lead. Backing down Baines. No. Embiid's got it. And it's stripped by Rozier. And it's Boston ball.
We've been hearing about the process all year long. I picked them to win this series. I didn't know they were going to blow 3 games in this series.
Who's the rookie of the year this year?
Who would I pick?
Who would you pick?
Me, for sure.
And the 2018 Kia NBA Rookie of the Year is
Ben Simmons.
I feel like people feel like the ceiling for this team is about the same as where they ended last year.
Simmons been in the gym working on his jump shot. Yes, you're going to have to feed the big fella.
How close do you think Philly is to legitimately challenging Boston?
Not close at all.
We're here to win a championship.
Oh yeah, Jimmy Butler, a Philadelphia 76ers. This is what I'm talking about right here.
Blockbuster trade. The 76ers are looking to create a big 4. They are sending Landry Shamet, Wilson Chandler, Mike Muscala, 2 first-round picks and 2 second-round picks to the Los Angeles Clippers for Tobias Harris.
The 76ers were the big winner this week.
presented by Mountain Dew. The 76ers and the Nets meet in the first round of the Eastern Conference playoffs from Wells Fargo Center.
All the time, you can't know a guy until you coach him yourself. Nice pass, nice play. Taking Dinwiddie, multiple guys are getting in the paint.
Simmons, good pass, shot at Simmons. Needs Allen. Lost the ball, was one on the way up. Redick looking for his first basket.
Hits the Delco. Simmons has the ball. Look at the swiping of it inside. He's still got it to go.
They got Ben going. They got JJ going. Now they're going to get Tobias going.
Here comes Simmons. Look away. He pumpkins ahead. Counting. Foul. What a play.
This is Dudley. Misses everything.
It says this crowd right now. He gives you a lot of moves. Here's a free by Dudley.
Oh, and now he's putting his hands up the way that Ben Simmons was doing to him when he airballed that in Game 3. Oh, I like
all game long from Embiid. Good feed to Allen. Hit high that time by Embiid and crashing again to the floor. My goodness. Dudley and Simmons into the stands.
Action early on. We talked about the whole team being aggressive. This one drives coaches crazy.
To a zone now just to try to disrupt the flow offensively of the Sixers.
Simmons, good look at it. Net floater goes down.
It's 31% during the regular season. And Simmons at the middle.
A return to relevance for the Brooklyn Nets. But the season comes to an end tonight in Philadelphia.
Off the Leonard, defended by Simmons. Is this the dagger?
You're going to look at the combination of Tobias Harris and Jimmy Butler and say, we can't keep both. We can only keep one. Which one do you keep? Is it Jimmy Butler?
So I've seen the idea brought up on the internet that Philadelphia should let Jimmy Butler walk.
Let's get to the Sixers. They had a very busy night. Free agent forward Tobias Harris agrees. 5 years, $180 million. He's coming back to Philadelphia. Then just about 2 hours later, five-time All-Star Al Horford, 4 years, $109 million, leaving the Celtics, going to their arch rivals in Philadelphia. That news came just minutes after we got word that the Sixers were finalizing a sign-and-trade deal to send Jimmy Butler to the Heat.
Sixers get to start at home against the Celtics. That game was in Boston last year. And then they get that Christmas Day game we talked about, 2:30 p.m. against the Bucks. And then they have 6 games on ABC. And that's tied with the most in the NBA.
They want him to shoot it. If I'm Ben, I'm saying, what's all the fuss about? This is what I do now.
The NBA is suspending the season.
Truth. This just seemed more like out of a movie than reality.
This is the last night of NBA games for the foreseeable future.
After over 100 days of speculation, uncertainty, terrible Instagram posts, and no basketball, the NBA season is returning.
I know you don't like it.
news from the bubble here for the Philadelphia 76ers. Ben Simmons has been diagnosed with a dislocated left kneecap.
That'll do it. The Boston Celtics move on by defeating the 76ers 4-0.
Sixers swept away by the Celtics. They were 29-2 at home when they played away from home, and in the bubble, 14-32. Come on, man.
We miss during the playoffs. We miss a big piece in Ben, especially defensively.
I believe in Ben Simmons. I really do. I think that Ben Simmons not only will develop this jumper, it's going to happen soon.
Ben Simmons is a jump shot away from delivering the city of brotherly love an NBA championship.
I think Ben Simmons is hands down the defensive player of the year.
Magic Johnson.
Guys are showing up. We know what it takes to win that championship.
What's your take on what you've seen of Washington and how much of a threat they can be, given as well as they've played when they needed to down the stretch? They're 18, count the play-in games now, 18-7 in their last 25.
Well, I mean, they could be dangerous, but they don't have an answer for Joel Embiid.
In there, 2-point Washington lead, and another foul.
And look at the slow walk for Ben Simmons, because until he starts knocking these down consistently, you're going to see the
opportunity to move on with a victory. Ben Simmons, and we hope soon the return of his running mate Joel Embiid, escorting this Sixer team deep into the playoffs.
Your Hawks are headed back to the Eastern Conference Finals for the first time in 6 years.
Turning point was just, we had an open shot, and we missed. We made one free throw, and we missed the other, and then they came down and scored.
You think Ben Simmons can still be a point guard for a championship team like the one you guys want to become?
Yeah, David, I don't know that question or the answer to that right now.
Ben Simmons can be an all-star, but that's all he can be until he learns how to shoot.
Ben Simmons' days in Philadelphia are officially over.